short ones. I can't keep doing all these long lives because I got to do a lot of them. But here's another one. Another one bites the dust. Do, Apefather live. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another live bites the dust. Nice. Salud. Gentani, cheers. A lot of swings going on with DJT stock. A lot of swings. Um, I'm not concerned at all. Everybody's getting so concerned. Everybody's thinking, oh, they're going to short the living shit out of this stock. It's overvalued. Look, it's all a bunch of bullshit, if you want me to tell you. It all was bullshit. It was an effing joke. It's all a joke. Look, when there is any type of news that comes out, it's all hype. You understand? This whole thing is hype. Whenever there's any type of news that's negative about Trump, I notice that DJT takes a dump. That's what I notice. Then when there's positive news, the thing shoots up. I haven't really seen it. We haven't seen it go really past 36, meaning lower than 36 yet. So I believe it's going to go back up. Look, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice, or it'll stay the same level. The way I see it, look, it's still 2xing. I started talking about this thing, DWAC, when it was at $14 a share. I started talking about it. So even at the current price of 37, it's still double. Still double the level when I first started talking about it. That's what people don't understand. And it went up to as high as 80. It went up to as high as 80. So this thing is like the day trader's dream cream play. This thing has got more volatility. This thing makes Bitcoin look like amateur night at the Apollo. Bitcoin's volatility. This shit makes Bitcoin look like a friggin' amateur night at the Apollo, DJT. It's a lot of volatility because it's all about hype. It's all about Trump. And like I said, you see, I look at these big swings as a positive. You look at it as a negative. I look at it as a positive. I look at it as a tremendous opportunity to make money because this thing could swing down, swing low, sweet chariot. This thing could swing low and then swing high very quickly. So 1 minute it's 36, next minute it's 50. I think that's an amazing thing that you can make a tremendous amount of money from now until November 5th. And like I said, if Trump wins in November 5th, I see this thing being like another Volkswagen. I do. I see this thing over $500 a share. But again, I am not a financial planner. I just want to be crystal clear to all of you. Just because I feel something, just because I'm a cheerleader for something, doesn't mean you have to listen to me. You have to do what is best for you. Don't listen to me. I'm an entertainer. Okay? But with that said, I'm trying to make people think like Trump. This is what I'm trying to do with these live streams. I am trying to create a new movement, the V for Victory movement. I am trying to get people that think big. Okay? See, too many people in this world think small. That's what the problem is. You know why I love Trump so much? You know why I look up to him? Because that mother effer thinks big. He thinks big his whole life. Look, you could hate that guy, but no one on this earth would not mind to change places with Donald Trump, right? Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Wouldn't you like to live in Mar-a-Lago? Wouldn't you like to have that friggin' Trump Tower and his friggin' gold diamond doors he opens up to his penthouse apartment in Trump Plaza? Not Trump Plaza, Trump Tower. But the thing is that you have to understand something. He got that way because why? Okay, he had a father that was amazing, successful guy, Fred Trump, but he had a lot of ambition. He had drive. He thought big. That's what I'm trying to do here. I want to think big too. And I feel if we all think big, in all honesty and fairness, we can have the same lives. I've already seen what retail is capable of, and I hate to keep bringing it up. I saw retail raise $350 billion in 2022. Unfortunately, because they gave it all to the stock market, they squandered it to zero. They turned $350 effing billion to zero. See, I'm trying to make people understand it's all about working together as a family, but about working together in an industry where we kind of run the shots. We control the shots. This is the thing. When you are in an industry that you don't control the shots, you have no control. BLM, crazy. Are you going to say some crazy word? Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be racist. Don't be racist. So anyway, getting back. Okay. Bottom line is this: if we work together, we can accomplish greatness. What I'm trying to make you understand is you all have to watch the movie Planet of the Effing Apes with Caesar, baby. Caesar said it the best: apes together strong. Apes together strong. Okay, if you don't know what apes are, baby, I'm talking about retail investors. Okay, the apes. I'm talking about a movement that we had. If you don't understand this, I don't know. These people are talking about some crazy shit here in the live stream. I'll let them do whatever they want to talk. They're talking about friggin' different shapes of skulls here. I'm trying to talk about business here. I'm talking about success here. These guys are talking about different shapes of skulls. Oh, it's crazy the people you attract to these live streams. You got to ask yourself. You got to ask yourself this question. Okay, are you satisfied with your life? Are you happy? Do you have everything that you want in your life? Do you have, every single thing that you ever dreamed of? Okay. Now, the next question you got to ask yourself is, do you think you'll be able to get those things on your own? I don't know about you. I want the best of everything in life. Look, right now, currently, I don't have a bad life. I have a $600,000 house. A lot of people would be very happy. I have a $75,000 in ground swimming pool. I got a big backyard like a football field. I got a big hot tub inside and inside my house, jacuzzis. I'm not living a bad life, okay? But the thing is that I still consider myself to be an average Joe. That's all I am. There's nothing about me that's above average. I'm just an average guy with an average life, an average house. I don't want to be average. I want to be above average. I look at these people that are billionaires. I don't see anything special about these mother effers. Okay, I see nothing special about them. We could do the same exact shit that they did. The difference is that they think big and we don't. Like, I'll give you an example. Say, remember when Trump was on Twitter? Remember? They kicked him off. Who remembers they kicked Trump off of Twitter? He was on Facebook. They kicked Trump off of Facebook. Okay. How did he respond to that? He responded to that by creating Truth Social, creating his own friggin' platform. Do you see? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. One time, like Kanye West, I know he calls himself Ye. He one time said something I loved. There was something he said I loved. He goes, you know something? I'm not being treated fairly on social media. I'm going to create my own effing platform. I love it. I love it. That's the way you have to think in life. You got to think big. That's it. Do you want to be the pilot or do you want to own the airline? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Do you want to be a waiter or waitress or do you want to own the friggin' restaurant? That's what I'm talking about here. Broke Chad here. You're funny. But you see, this is what I'm trying to make you understand, Nexus. Rather than being people who invest in the stock market, listen to me. I'm trying to make you understand. Retail in general is bigger than Citadel. I don't think you understand this. I'm trying so hard to make people understand this. Listen to me. It's like we are bigger than any major corporation in the world. All of us together, apes together strong. We are more powerful than any corporation in the world. We are more powerful than the richest people in the world. But yet, do you know what we do? That's so stupid. And I don't think you get it. We give our money to them. Does that make any sense to you? Like, we have the power. I want you to think about this, to buy any Major League Baseball team, any friggin' NFL football team, any NBA basketball team. We have the power to build our own stadiums, our own skyscrapers. We have the power to friggin' own casinos, hotels, airlines, everything. But instead, here's what we do. And I don't know. I wish that someone could explain this to me. I wish I could have a debate and people could explain to me. We put our money in these payment for order flow platforms, okay, like friggin' Robinhood, like Webull. Okay, we transfer our money from our bank accounts to their bank accounts. They now control our money. They control our buy orders. They control the dark pools. They control the movement of the stocks. They control everything that's going on the market. And what's the end result? We lose money. That's the that's what keeps happening over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Same shit. Whereas we don't need Robinhood. This is what I'm trying to make all of you understand. We don't need Citadel. We don't need Webull. We are a force to be reckoned with if we work together. Like again, I know I keep saying this, but it's important to me that everybody understands this. In 2022, when we raised $350 billion, dollars, that amount of money that we raised, I'm talking about money that was invested in the stock market by retail. That amount of money was more money than any major corporation, any individual, more money than Elon Musk, more money than Citadel. Why are we putting it in the stock market where now they control everything? It just doesn't make any friggin' sense. Commander 35 and Lesbian versus Wall Street. That's funny stuff, man. Commander 35, you think small, like the size of your balls, and you just don't understand what I'm trying to say here. You just don't get it. You're not seeing the big picture. When you use Robinhood, when you use Webull, every time you buy and sell stock, you make Citadel richer. Number one. Number two, they control the buy orders. Okay. Number three, they control the dark pools. Okay. You're not in control of anything. You just don't understand. And what I'm trying to make all of you understand is that we as a unit, we as a team, if we stop fighting with each other, if all of us stop fighting with each other and we worked together, we are bigger than Citadel. I just don't think I can make you understand that. It's like, why should we make Citadel money? Why should we make Citadel money when we're bigger than Citadel? Do you understand that? We're bigger. We're bigger than everyone. Retail is huge. But the problem is, I don't know what it is. I think the problem is that everybody wants to make money themselves. Can I tell you what I think the problem is? It's such a sad thing. It's so effing sad because life is so short. We all see what happened with Lou. I'm being serious right now. I'm being serious. May he rest in peace. I'm not insulting Lou. Okay, may he rest in peace. God bless him. Okay, and God bless his family. He's not here no more. Life is short. Lou had all these dreams, right? He had all these dreams. Oh, we're all going to get rich, right? With XRP, all this stuff. Okay. Well, he's not here no more. Chad's next. And the thing is that life is very short. Okay. And we all waste life. We really do. I got to tell you, we waste so much time because all of us are focused on nonsense. And that's what I'm trying to accomplish from these live streams. I'm trying to show you all the golden goose. I'm trying to show you all the big picture here. But it's like you don't want to see it. I don't know why. You just, in other words, here's the point. If we work together, if we get united, we could do anything. Anything. Name it. Name it right now. Apefather, could we own our own Ape airline? Yes. Apefather, could we own our own Ape casinos? Yes. Apefather, could we own our own Ape Major League Baseball team? Absolutely. The sky is the limit. I'm very okay. I just worry about you guys. I don't think you're okay. You know, I don't think none of you are okay in the head. Listen, I'm perfectly fine. I'm smart. I'm worried about the intellect of the people, unfortunately, that are listening to me on the live stream. It's very small, their intellect. Why would I help you make money? See, Commander 35, once again, you just don't understand. And it's a shame. It's an effing shame that you just don't see the big picture here. Look, you know what it is? That's why in life, unfortunately, so many people never ever make it. Look, Commander 35 is pretending to be a millionaire. Everyone knows that you're a fake. Look, Commander 35, can I sum this up for you? Nobody believes you. Okay, listen to me. No one believes you that you made $1.5 million on Redbox. No one believes you that you made $250,000 on GTII. The only thing that we believe is that you live with rats in a rat-infested freaking Section 8 apartment. You understand? Where you have to share, the rats have to share the rent with you. That's what we believe. Okay? Nobody believes anything about you. Okay? So that's the facts, Jack. That's the truth root. This is the thing. It's so weird. People like to pretend they're successful. It's like a sickness to me. You think I'm nuts. You think I'm nuts. All these people who come to my live stream, like the regulator, he says he's worth $103 million. WTF 195, he's worth 200 million. Commander 35 is worth about $1 billion. He's a billionaire, Commander 35. Guy's a billionaire. Commander 35, the only thing you proved on your videos is that you have dollar bills and change. This guy makes a video where he has this big McDonald's bag. Listen to me. He has this big McDonald's bag. I was thinking I was going to see food. He pulls out a box of fries that has like pennies in it, not even French fries. Not for some reason there wasn't French fries in it. He throws the fries at the phone and like pennies come out. Then he shows he has a clip of money. He's got single dollar bills. Does this sound like a guy who's a multimillionaire to you? No, absolutely not. How did you get rich, Commander 35? Look, Commander 35, I'll tell you what. Come to my house one day. Are you ready? And I'll tell you what. Me and you will go out for dinner. Okay? Seriously, I mean, I offered this opportunity to Lou. I'll offer it to you. Remember John Nito? Who remembers John Nito? John Nito met me in Atlantic City, and we splitted a $500 dinner plus the tip, and we were drinking and partying all night. Okay, then what happened was everybody made fun of me. They were like, "Hey, Father, you should have paid for him." Okay, so what I basically did was the next day I took him out to another $500 dinner. The next day, and I paid for it in full. I also people don't realize I was throwing this guy. I threw him $100 chip. I was throwing him money all night when we were gambling. Okay, people don't understand that. But anyway, the point is that we spent probably like I don't know $2,000 on dinner and fun. So Commander 35, I would like to do that with you. You're a millionaire, right? Okay. Are you a millionaire? Okay. Come out with me. We go to Atlantic City, me and you. Are you ready? And let's see how far you could go with your money. Since you're a multimillionaire, you don't mind spending like $2,000 in a night, correct? Commander 35. I'm just asking you. You're a millionaire, right? Can you spend 5,000 in a night with me? Commander, I'm all for forget about the Olive Garden. No, no, no. Let's go to Petaluma. Let's go to Del Frisco's. I want to spend $2,000. Now I'm willing. Commander, here's the thing. I am willing to pay 50% of the bill. You're a millionaire, correct? You're a millionaire, okay? So you should have no problem riding with me all night. I will take $10,000 out of the bank that I'll spend. I'll spend 10,000 in one night. Okay? Let's see. Commander, do you accept this offer? You tell me what date. Tell me the date. Let's see how much money you'll spend. I'm going to test your millionaire status. I am going to test your millionaire status. Okay? And listen, you can pay your own way. I'm not saying that. Listen, I just want you to spend a lot of money. That's it. I want you to spend a tremendous amount of money. We could go all out. We could go get massages from, Angie. We could go all out. We could have a sick night. We could have a sick night. Maybe the 4th of what month? Of what month? May? I'm holding you to this. And we'll film it. I listen, I'll film the whole video. You can film it, put it on your channel. Okay? Let's see how far you go with your money. I can tell right away if you're a billionaire. All right, so let's do it. Let's effing do it, mother effer. Let's see on the 4th of May. Okay, let's see how far you could go. And understand something. If you only spend $200 that night, I am going to rip you apart. I am going to abuse you. I am going to destroy you. You have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. And I will too. I will too. Both of us will do it. Let's see if he sticks to it. Okay. So we'll leave that on the back burner. And anyway, moving forward now. If retail work together, see, like an example, Commander 35, if we go out to eat, we could have a tremendous night because we're working together. This is the key. Do you see, Commander 35? Just like with John Nito, we worked together and we had a tremendous, amazing night. I think I won like over $1,000 of roulette. It was a crazy night, man. We had 2 dinners, $500 dinners, drinking all night, partying all night. It was absolutely incredible. But why did that happen? Because retail was working together. It was 2 people, but imagine if it was 2 million people. Could you imagine what we could accomplish if 2 million retail apes, brothers and sisters, worked together? Could you imagine what we could accomplish? It would be incredible. But unfortunately, people don't think that way. I don't know why. I can't figure it out because this is the way I see it. Can I tell you the way I see it? If you can't buy a skyscraper by yourself, look, even Floyd Mayweather, he had partners. That guy made over $1 billion in boxing, okay? And still, he had partners, okay? Donald Trump is a billionaire. Still, he's doing fundraising. So, in other words, no matter how rich you are, no matter how powerful you are, at the end of the day, you need support. You need support. I'm a roulette guy. I don't really play blackjack. I like roulette. I know blackjack obviously is a skill game. Roulette is more of a luck game, and blackjack really is more of a skilled game. But I play roulette. If you want to be rich, you want to know what my opinion is. Be a part of a movement. Again, this is not financial advice, but I'm just talking. Okay, I'm giving you my opinion. Power, like John Lennon once said it the best. Power is in the people. Power is in the people. Obviously, if you have 1 million people in a movement, I want you to think about this for a second. You are able to accomplish a lot more than if you're just doing everything like the lone fucking ranger. Like if you're by yourself, all by myself, there's not much you could accomplish. See, that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm trying to accomplish here? I'm trying to get millions of people who think like me. And then when the time is right, we could talk. See, right now we got to build up the movement. Right now, unfortunately, what is step one? Step one is to get millions and millions of people in these live streams. That's the first step. Like we could all dream the great dream, but unfortunately, it will remain a dream. It will remain a dream until the dream becomes a reality. So that's just really the answer. To me, this guy Joe asked me a question. Joe, huge forehead. He asked me a question. How do you get rich? I think you get rich by being a part of a tremendous movement. That's my opinion. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer, but that's just my opinion. Because I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. Let's say you have 1 million people in a movement. You're going to start to notice things become very easy to obtain. Like you might be able to obtain a gigantic apartment complex that's multi millions of dollars that have passive income coming in. You might be able to obtain a casino that's a gigantic project, but you won't be able to obtain these things by yourself. That's limiting me. What's stopping me right now from getting a casino? Because I don't have billions of effing dollars. Obviously, if I had billions of dollars, I would get the casino today. Right now, there would be no waiting. There would be no procrastination. I would get the casino right now today, but I don't have the friggin' money. I don't have billions of dollars. So what am I trying to do? Trying to build up like-minded people who think like me. I'm trying to build up a movement of people who think the way I think. Right now, I know you're going to say, are you asking for money? No. I know that that's going to come up at some point. Are you asking me for money? I am not asking for money. I'm just asking. It's called networking. Who knows what networking means? Networking means I'm just looking to network and meet people who think like I think. That's it. Who would say, you know what, man, if possible, I would love to own casinos. If possible, I'd like to own skyscrapers. If possible, I'd like to own everything. My own friggin' top restaurants in the best areas in the country. I'd like to own everything. Okay, no limits. My own gyms, my own hair salons, everything. Own the world. If I rule the world, Nas, I free all my sons. I love them, baby. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, you. Commander 35 likes to play blackjack. Listen, blackjack is a skilled game. I have the highest respect for people who play blackjack because it really is. I always watch Dana White's videos. Dana White's a master blackjack player. He's awesome. That guy. This guy. I don't own Amazon jewelry. Okay, I own gold. I own a tremendous amount of gold coins. I told you, jewelry sucks. I don't own. Look, I traded in my jewelry for bullion, for gold bullion. Okay, that's smart. That's smart. Cosmetic jewelry sucks. Okay, you buy a gold chain. They're not charging you for the value of the gold. They're charging you for the value of the cosmetic friggin' shit that they put together. I saw a guy one time, a buddy of mine in Brooklyn. I'll tell you a story. He bought this gold chain. It was like $15,000, but the value of gold in the chain was 10%. The value of fine gold was literally only 10%. They design it. They make it cosmetically nice. That's why they charge you $15,000. They put all these bullshit little frigate crystals on and it looks like diamonds, or in some cases it even could be diamonds, but small diamonds are worth shit. You got to have the big diamonds. The big diamonds are worth money. The small diamonds are friggin' like throwaway. They're worth nothing. Most jewelry stores, they care about gold, the value of gold, not the value of those tiny diamonds. So the thing is, they make it cosmetically nice, and they'll sell you something that really should be $1,500. They'll sell you it for $15,000, and idiots buy it because idiots have no business sense. They don't understand what they're doing. That's why what I decided to do. I'm not really a big jewelry guy. I'm not really a big jewelry guy. I was thinking I had $25,000 in jewelry. I'll tell you a story. I had $25,000 in jewelry. I had a freaking $10,000 watch. I had everything gold. I had gold bracelets, gold diamond rings, gold chains, everything. I say to myself, what's the matter with me? Why do I want to keep this for when I could reinvest this money in actual real gold that's worth something? The gold American Eagles, the gold Buffaloes. So that's what I chose to do. If you don't like that, kiss my Italian ass. That's what I chose to do. And you know what? I learned my lesson from AMC. I learned my lesson. I threw 250,000 into AMC, friggin' squandered that to almost nothing. Okay. I should have put all that money in gold. Gold right now is kicking ass. It's kicking ass. Okay. So you could all feel whatever you want. Now I focus on three things in my life. I focus on cash, real estate, and gold. Only stocks I'm playing with, this DJT, AMC, GameStop, but my big priority is Trump, DJT. That's my big priority. I love you, American Dream. You're a good man. Because I have a look, Funky Soda. I have a look. You understand? I have to have a chain. I admitted to you that that wasn't an expensive chain, but I admitted that. It's silver. It's silver, the chain, okay? But it's not an expensive chain. It's a couple of $100. But I have a look. It's like the Apefather look. The Apefather has the chain with the crucifix. That's a part of my look. You know what I mean? But I said to myself, I could still obtain having the Brooklyn look. I could still have that look without having to waste $25,000 on jewelry. So, that's why I have it. Does that answer your question? Gary the Gimp chain. I have zero proof I'm a millionaire. I showed a VCF receipt from the special masters showing that our family got $1 million, Vladimir. I made a video on that. I showed, okay, the equity in my house over $300,000, Vladimir. This guy's a psychopath. That means right there, Vladimir, that's 1.3 billion. Vladimir, listen to me, let's do the math. What's 1 million plus $300,000? What is that? No, I'm saying, can someone please explain that to me? What is 1 million plus 300,000? That's 1 point what? 3. Say it, Vladimir. $1 million. And I proved that I have those two things. Now, granted, there's a lot more money I'm not showing you, but I proved I had that. So that means I did prove I am a millionaire, Vladimir, and everything you're saying is false as usual. Everything you're saying is bullshit, Vladimir. Not to mention, Vladimir. I'll show you the link to the video. I'll send it to you. I made a link showing a $1 million receipt, okay, that we received, and I also my equity in my home is about 300K. All right, so that's the end of it. I'm not gonna keep fighting over the obvious here. That's not including my gold. That's not including cash, guys. You see me with cash all the time. You see me with cash all the time. I'm always going out to eat. You guys are psychopaths. I spend like $2,000 a week on fun and entertainment, yet it doesn't count to these people because I don't have to pay off my Vladimir, do you know that Donald Trump is a billionaire, and do you know he has mortgages on most of his buildings? Vladimir, do you understand this? Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire, and he has mortgages on tremendous amounts of his properties. Why does he have that for? Because it doesn't make sense. It becomes a hassle when you're debt free. Can I explain to you what happens, Vladimir? When you're debt free, it becomes a hassle. Now you got to, it's not stupid because now you got to pay the taxes up front. My taxes are like a lot of money every year. My taxes are over $10,000 a year on my house. You got to pay that up front. It becomes a hassle. It becomes a hassle. And another thing you don't understand, Vladimir, is that my house is ultimately going to my children. Okay. I tried to explain this to you and you don't seem to get it. My house is ultimately going to be going into trust for my children. So why would I have a very small mortgage. It's 220,000. Why would I take 220,000 in cash, pay off my mortgage, where that's 220,000 that I could use in my life? Look, they already have a big friggin' inheritance. They got my house, they got trust funds from my father, trust funds from Jennifer's father, they got the VCF money. My kids are set up. Why can't I be entitled to a little fun too? You know what I mean? So I got to take 220,000. I got to pay off a house that's ultimately going to go to them. Doesn't make any sense. Vladimir, I will never be debt free because listen to me. I'm planning on buying more properties. I'm planning on buying. There's going to obviously be a small mortgage on other properties. You're always going to have mortgages, Vladimir. Look, you know what the key is? Know that you can pay your mortgage. That's the key. I have enough gold and I have enough cash knowing that I could pay off my mortgage in one shot. I can pay it off in one shot. But it's like the same thing, Vladimir. If I go out and I buy, let's just say for argument's sake, let's say I go buy beachfront property in Long Beach Island. Let's say I go buy a $3 million house. So according to you, I would pay off the whole house, right? That's stupid. Why would I do that, Vladimir? When I could put down 10% or whatever it is, I have a mortgage on it, but knowing I have the money, knowing I can pay the mortgage every month, I slowly build equity. You know, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, I was just reading an article. Check this one out. I don't know if you know this. P. Diddy, who claims he's worth $1 billion, he's a billionaire. He's got Star Island properties. Okay. He's got mortgages on every single one of his properties. He's got a mortgage on his LA mansion. Look it up if you don't believe me. Look it up. P. Diddy has a mortgage on three of his major properties. Why does he have a mortgage for, Vladimir? Why does he have a mortgage for, Vladimir? He's worth $1 billion. Look, even Tommy from the Bronx is saying it. Mean Street. You say you're wrong, Vladimir. Being debt free is not sensible. All right, so there you go. I could give you so many examples. You want to hear a crazy example that I actually heard one time? I believe it was Apple, the corporation. Check this one out, Vladimir. You're going to love this one. I read one time that Apple even gets loans. Apple, Apple, $1 trillion valuation. They get loans. Why, Vladimir? Okay, but Vladimir, why does Apple get loans for? Why does Apple get loans, the corporation? Because they can. You know, it's always great to use other people's money to build equity, you sick lunatic. Anyway, I'm done talking to this psycho. Moving forward, what I'm trying to do, rather than argue over these nonsense, waste of time, brainless arguments, is I once asked Tommy's here in the live stream. I once asked Tommy, I said, Tommy, if you could own a casino, would you do it? He said, yes, absolutely. You know, I say, what holds you back from owning? He goes, I don't have $1 billion. I don't have the money, right? Okay. This brings me back to why I'm trying to build in these live stream a team of people who think like me. I want people, yeah, go, Jason, go invest in your stocks, go make your $200. Look, Tommy, this guy's a lunatic with these student loans. I paid off 70% of my student loans. He doesn't realize this. I have a very small, I pay more than the principal every month. Okay. I pay more than the principal every month. I'm paying it off. It'll be done in another like year or so. This guy's a psychopath. Guys are like I have nothing left on it. I have hardly nothing left on it. I was looking at Credit Karma the other day, and it was saying I paid off 70%, like a huge amount of the student loans. The guy is a psychopath, this guy, Vladimir. Lunatic, deranged psycho. Yeah, KTR way to the moon. If you had enough sense, Jason, you would understand that if we all work together, we could own the friggin' moon. We could own the moon. Okay, if we work together. But unfortunately, Jason, Vlad is probably like 14 years old, I would think. Anyway, listen, I told you guys I don't want to do long live streams. I'm at 35 minutes. I'm ending this one. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. A lot. You're going to get sick of me. I'm telling you right now. So I'll be back later. V for victory. God bless all of you. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It's for entertainment purposes only. Let's go, DJT.